Welcome fellow engineers. I think maybe 3 or 4 months back, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I started playing this amazing game for no other reason than my love for building vehicles. I had been thinking about buying for a while, and I was reading reviews and someone said that it was better than Trailmakers. I love that game as well because it was the first I could build a moving grid. Vehicle building is something I've been doing since I played Far Cry 2, only at that time they were more like statues. Now I can say with the most confidence that I have found the best building platform yet, and I know that this game is all about space, but I've ironically spent most of my time on the ground building rovers. I should also mention that I spent most of my time in creative while I'm playing. I just can't help myself, but I do understand how to make a vehicle survival ready. Aside from making a good functioning vehicle, what is most important to me is the look. It has to at least resemble something from real life, and with that I rarely find myself building an alien design. I know building a realistic vehicle can be difficult without mods, but if you consider trying, I would suggest starting with a truck. In a game of blocks it is only easy to accomplish the boxy look, which in my opinion was a better era for trucks, but I wouldn't say the same for cars. Another good reason to start with trucks is all the possibilities, from sports, long bed, crew cab, utility, military, even apocalyptic, and the list goes on. I prefer to build the next version of any truck with the current prototype, so I can use the particular body for, let's say, a flatbed, and now I have another version of the truck that feels realistic, and with every variant I work on the base build improves, then I end up going back to previous editions to update them. All that said, if you are going to the workshop at the time of this video release looking for my work, you won't find much at the moment. My apologies, but I will be pumping out a lot of trucks soon for sure, and eventually starships as well. Don't worry, I do build those too, I just have much work to do on them to meet my satisfaction. Did you know this is my first YouTube video ever? I have long thought about making videos like this, but I usually don't have sufficient time. So if you like this video, I appreciate it very much, though I can't say with any certainty how often I will post. There are days I'm stuck at work with an idea for a build, and I can't stop thinking about how I will accomplish it when I get back to my TV, so I always end up surfing YouTube for Space Engineers videos. After consuming enough SE content, I was inspired to make my own. So here I am, and I think Space Engineers is, words can't describe, the best building game ever. I intend to share my builds with you all because what's the point of being creative but never sharing your work, and I hope to inspire other engineers as well. In light of inspiration, the truck I stand in front of, my Scout Monster. In a moment I'll be driving it off the cliffside facing my base. Nothing like a good durability test, right? I find good satisfaction in putting my vehicles to the test, but most of the time when I'm deliberately trying to damage my vehicle, it somehow does less damage than it would if I accidentally drove into the wall of my base, for example. I understand this game is still being improved in stages, and I cannot wait for more DLC, for which I only have access to when it is available on Xbox. There, I said it, my dirty little secret. I'm on Xbox. I know it's horrible, but I do have half the parts I need for the PC at least, I keep saying. One of these days. But hey, on point of inspiration, I always told myself I needed that PC to move forward with content creation, and that just isn't true. As long as you have the ability to record clips on console and a smartphone, the rest is up to you. As I get better at editing and really refine my videos, I intend on expanding in terms of what type of videos I do, but for now I'm keeping it simple with vehicle showcasing, and hopefully some fresh builds to give a better idea of the process. If you like these trucks so far, and I really hope you do, just know that just about every build I do doesn't look good from the start. I find it worth mentioning because there have been projects of mine in the past I nearly scrapped altogether, but continue trying to improve it. Looks first of course, but even functionality, and then I'm even more proud of it. So don't give up on these forgotten projects, they could have potential, and maybe I'll take my own advice and get these builds on the workshop, of course, in time. Most of the time I tend to fall short of finishing a build due to my dread of fully programming and tuning it, which I advise you do as much of as possible before moving on to the next edition, and save time not having to go back like me and reprogram all the controls because I'm not satisfied with the way I originally had it. It admittedly can be a headache sometimes achieving satisfaction with the build, but, as they say, I live for this shit. If you made it this far into the video, I want you to know I'm proud of you. You know what? You're alright. This wasn't so bad for a first video, right? Alright. I know that was actually kinda short, but if you stick around just a little longer, I got some random clips of destruction, just for you. I am Deadstoned and thank you for watching, and also remember, don't give up on your build.
Thank you.